am back with another video, and if you're watching this video, you probably have adult braces or you're just somebody looking into getting braces. So in this video, I want to talk about a couple of things: cost, the time, and the experience, and all. Okay, so firsthand, the cost, it really just depends on where you stay. Also, if you can't pay all the way up front for your braces, they usually have some type of payment arrangement where you can do like $1,000, $2,000 down, then $100 and some a month, or however, depending on how much your braces are. Usually they will look at how much you pay a month based off how long they expect you to have the braces on, because they don't want you to get the braces off prior to paying them in full and ended up just running away. Nobody can find you. Okay, another note about cost is if you have a child that you want to have to get braces, that sometimes insurances will cover a certain percentage. It just depends, but certain plans will give them some type of maybe $2,000 stipend that they can put towards a orthodontist, or maybe 15%, just depends. But really look into it, especially if you're under 21. Usually it's either 18 or 21 as the cutoff. I haven't looked here recently, but I know when I was looking at it, it was 21. And guess when I looked for them? I was at 22. Couple days, actually. But it all worked out in the end. Another thing about it is the time. The thing about braces is, if you don't think about it, you're usually going to see your orthodontist every 4 to 6 weeks. This is fine for a kid usually because they have the time. They can leave school early, or, you know, find some way to get around it. But if you're in a career, you really need to see if you're in an environment or your workplace, will they allow you to get this time off? You know, can you do it during your lunch break? Or, you know, just different ways that you can accommodate the time that it will take to really get into getting your braces put on. And even before, because before you can even get them on, you have to, they usually have you go to a dentist to clear you. And the dentist will say, hey, they're good to go, no cavities, no problems that could make getting braces very difficult and not safe for their teeth at this point. So you have to do those appointments. Then after that, depending on if you do have cavities, you have to get those filled before, because the orthodontist will not want to put brackets on your teeth if they're not healthy. If you can see, I don't know if you can tell, but they're gray boxes, and those pieces are cemented on your teeth. So that it puts a lot of wear and tear on your teeth, that if they're not strong and you're not keeping up with them, it can cause holes in your teeth, it can cause white spots, it can cause your teeth just not to be as healthy as they ought to be, or as they were before. So they really are big on you taking care of your teeth and making sure that you go to your appointments. Another thing about appointments is a lot of places will offer the option to give you a note for work. And to a lot of people, it doesn't matter because their employer trusts them and you can have that time off. But some people, that's a big thing. So don't let, oh, well, they may not believe me. Hey, you can get a letter or a little note saying, hey, the patient, was in our office today. Please excuse them for whatever, the hour or two that you've been there. Another thing, when you first get the braces on, I found that it was very difficult to speak.